Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you that are somewhere around Louisville, Kentucky, I received an invitation the other day to be a guest at what they call their Imaginarium in Louisville. I've never been to this convention before. I'm looking forward to going to it. They have all kinds of genres. I really thought it was basically for horror writers and sci-fi type people and thrillers. As it turns out, it's really a convention of all genres in writing, and I think they're trying to do what they can. My friend Michael Nost, who's a horror writer and has won I think 2 Bram Stoker awards, he said they're really trying to up their Western writing genre there among this crowd. And I won't only be there. A friend of mine named Johnny Boggs, who is in the Western Writers Hall of Fame, he'll be there as a special guest. And I believe another person will be Mickey Furman from the Western Writers. So there'll be at least 3 of us there from the Western Writers of America. July 18th through 20th in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm really looking forward to it this summer. And if you're anywhere down there, hey, I'd love you to stop in and say hi. It'd be fun. This week, my wife and I went to see a couple of our grandkids play a basketball game not too far from here, a place called Belpre. We enjoy the game, enjoy getting to see the kids play. They're kind of small. They're smaller than a lot of guys on the team. It's seemed like a family. They're a lot shorter than I am, and I'm pretty certain they'll grow like my son. But they get a pretty late growing spurt, and they seem pretty small right now. So I'll tell you what, those 2 boys take on a lot of guys a lot bigger than them. I kind of admire their guts. Boy, they'll go right in there with the big boys, and I kind of like to see that. My son went out. Him and his wife went somewhere, and we kept the grandkids overnight. And while they were gone, we had to check on our girls. I went over there and checked on, made sure our girls were taken care of, made sure they had feed, and everything was taken care of with them. Make sure they had enough hay to get through the time when my son was gone. They're back now, but I went over look in on our cattle. They're looking pretty good. They're not. I don't think any of them are close to dropping a calf yet because they got a little bit of a while to go. They got bred kind of late last year. Didn't like that, but that's kind of what happened, and so they're going to be a little later than they normally would be. But I'm looking forward to seeing a new calf or 2 out in that field pretty soon. Like many of you, much of the country here recently has been engaged in some really nasty, cold, stinking, awful weather, all kinds of snow, and really this past week was the first time that we didn't really, that we kind of got a break from it. The truth is a whole bunch of our snow melted off. I actually can see the ground for the first time in a good while, and I'm sure a lot of you are glad to see that as well. Well, anyway, that's what's been going on in my world here. I hope you'll stop back again. I'll see you soon. Bye now.